Welcome to 91 Reasons, a pop culture fueled rocket into the far reaches of nerd culture. Featuring your hosts, Jeff, Rachel, Luna, Austin, and Josie. It's Tucker time.
Hello. Welcome to 91 Reasons. How y'all doing today? Just thought I'd say hi and start the show this time. Give Jeff a little break because he talks for so much. And this episode I was super excited to do, so I'm ready. Bring it on.
Hello and welcome. I am the voice. I am joined by
Rachel?
Austin.
And hello, I'm Josie.
If copyright claiming weren't so bad, we'd open this episode up with the first Gorillaz hit, Ghost Train.
How does it go? Sing a little bit of it.
I don't know. I'll do bad.
No, you won't.
I don't remember the lyrics.
Oh.
He's just singing in a high pitch. He's like, I was tired of Ghost Train.
Oh.
It's something like that.
They should consider using that next year as a promo. Ghost Train.
And then some deep guy's voice comes in at the end and goes, Ghost Train. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
so yes, as you can tell by the title and by Austin's horrible singing.
I want to take singing classes.
Kind of like the Ghost Train at the end. You were kind of good there.
Ghost Train.
Yeah, see? He's got it.
Somebody asked John Lennon if Ringo Starr was the best drummer in the world. And he said, he's not even the best drummer in the Beatles.
Wow.
So you're not even the best singer on 91 Reasons.
Oh, my
Or
God.
you're not even the,
He's
well,
definitely not the worst.
no, I'm the worst. There's no doubt.
I'm the best.
Yeah. So we went out on October 30th, the night before Halloween.
Yeah, night before Halloween. What a way to end the season.
We drove up to Griffith Park
In the force.
Traffic time.
in the middle of
On a
nowhere
weeknight.
and braved
So worth it.
the most horrendous parking situation ever.
Truth.
It looked like if somebody on
For
the
swap meet?
I was gonna say if somebody on the block is having a really good yard sale and there's 100 cars just sort of parked
Norwalk.
wherever they
Remember
want.
Norwalk?
Yeah, that's what it was
Community
like.
sales?
The community
it's
sale.
parking there. If you didn't know someone living in that neighborhood, forget it. Don't
Yeah,
go.
we used to park at your mom's place
Yeah,
and
you'd
walk
have it in.
over.
Yeah.
So the parking was bad. The traffic was bad. It's getting from the car to the location of the event, pitch darkness,
Yeah.
right? And that all being said, we had the greatest
Best
time at Ghost Train.
Highlight of Halloween 2018 for me.
Now, we had seen Ghost Train for years at first Scare LA and then at Midsummer Scream.
Yeah, you always mention it. I'm just like, it's far. What is it? I don't know.
Yeah, and I kept saying, this is something I want to take the family to, but, you know, it never works
Plus
out.
work schedules.
Yeah, my work schedule
It's-
never works
yeah.
out. It just doesn't because of Scary Farm.
This year we made
This year
happen.
it worked out.
And
They
I'm
did
so
a Tuesday
glad.
night, and we were able to go to it thanks to our good friend Gary, who helps
Is
run it.
amazing. I
Yes.
loved Gary. He was amazing.
Shout out to Gary.
Big shout out
So,
to Gary.
Austin,
Yes.
describe what is Ghost Train?
Well, you're in the woods at night, and a cold gust of wind blows you off your feet. And in the distance, you see a neon parade. Your eyes open. You look down. The tracks are beneath you. And you hear a train whistle really loud. It goes, toot, toot. And you're
Okay,
like, oh, no.
you know what?
And
I'm
behind
not going to talk to you anymore.
And behind you, you see the light. And you know you've arrived at the ghost train.
Before we got to the Ghost Train,
Yes.
there was a concert going on.
It's the School of Rock.
What
It's
is the
young
School of Rock?
students that perform rock bands. It wasn't like a band. It was numerous
Yeah.
of different students that do rock bands. Like,
So,
I'd say 12 to 16 years old.
And what
They
was
were
striking
awesome.
was
It
this
so
young
fun.
girl was singing Concrete Blonde,
Yes, she nailed it. She was my
Bloodletting,
favorite.
right?
Yes,
Which was like really, like, holy cow, who sings
Yeah.
that?
she was my favorite. That
Who-
girl's really good.
who are all these cool bands, and why am I not in one?
I don't know.
Don't you know I have musical talent? You just heard my audition.
It was literally like a pickup truck rolled up in the
Yeah,
back, and
yeah.
then the kids were all on it. It was
And
cool.
she's like, you're a vampire, and baby, I'm the walking dead.
I was getting down. It was like a concert.
Yeah, and then
It was a perfect arrival. It was just like
it was just fun, yeah.
fun, music, people.
We went live on Facebook and showed off what they were doing. It was cool.
I could have got up on stage and I could have went, oh yeah, Ghost Train.
Oh, maybe next year. Goals.
Yeah.
Ghost
Why don't you get up on stage and do Shaggy? Go.
I don't even know the lyrics.
Oh,
It's like
that's my band.
Mr. Bombastic.
They call me
Mr.
Mr. Bombastic,
Yeah.
Mr. Fantastic, Mr. Lover Lover.
Oh, we
Mr.
were on a
Lover.
Shaggy.
Like, that's
floor,
pretty
yeah.
good, right?
Yeah, that's not bad.
because he's like a character voice.
He does not have a character voice. He has the most amazing voice the world has ever known.
I was trying to get Rachel romantic, and I was like, I'll do my Shaggy impression.
That'll work.
And I was like, wow, man, let's split up and explore the haunted house.
Shaggy. I'm so bummed out, by the way, totally off subject, but I went on eBay last night. I'm like, maybe if I send Jeff some auctions of some Shaggy posters or T-shirts, or
and it's all Scooby-Doo.
Oh my God, with Scooby-Doo, and apparently Insane Clown Posse.
Yeah, Shaggy Two Dope.
Oh, is that
Shaggy Two Dope?
Oh, he's got a lot of stuff
Sweet
for
J
Christmas.
and Shaggy Two Dope.
Like, I don't want the cartoon or the clown guy. I want the
think you have
Jamaican
to put in
man.
the keyword rap or reggae next to it.
Yeah, try that.
Life is one big party when you're still young.
Woo! You make mama happy.
Shaggy.
Okay, sorry.
I wonder if
I found one
thinks
poster
Fred
and
is
one
Mr.
shirt.
Bombastic.
Yeah, Fred is Mr. Bombastic. Mr. Fantastic. So
okay, back to
we there was quite a line for the ghost train. It was
there
very
was
busy,
so
especially being the
people.
night before Halloween. We let Gary know we were there, and he snuck us in the back.
He did. Like, hello, right this way, right to the front of the train, right on. Thank you very much.
So we waited for a few minutes
Such
for
a
one
nice
train to
treat.
load in and go,
Mhm.
and then we got on the train.
Wait,
and
we should talk about the loading zone.
The loading zone.
what's there to talk about the
What's
loading
about the
zone?
loading
It's great. The architecture's nice, and because it's inspired by Marceline, the city that Walt Disney grew up.
Yes.
It's a full Main Street-like station. It looks beautiful, and I mean, if you know what Main Street
But if
looks
people
like,
have never been to this, we should probably describe that it's not like a mall train. You're not in little compartments. It's not actually
No,
that
these
big.
are scale models of
It's like you're sitting
actual
on
trains.
a ride-on toy. Like, it's amazing. Like,
It's
you're
the kind of
straddling
train that
it.
Walt Disney had in his backyard that inspired Disneyland.
Well, I said it was like being on the log ride without the sides. Because you know how
Right.
you sit on the seat on the log
And
ride?
they have a number
Very
of
similar.
different locomotives that are from different eras. It's a whole train club
I was a little at first scared, not of the event.
of falling off.
Of falling off the train. Like, my thighs were grabbing the sides of those little cushions very tight.
Well,
I was
here's
like,
the
I'm
thing.
gonna let go.
You load on, and because it's dark, you don't really know where the train's going to go,
There's
right?
no seatbelts,
And
and I've never been on this before.
Generally speaking, a carnival ride, a theme park ride is at the most 4 or 5 minutes, right?
Yes.
This thing is nearly half an
Yeah,
hour.
it's like 20
You
some
get
minutes.
so much fun out of this thing,
Yeah, you
and it
definitely
never ends. And at one point, it goes so far down the boulevard.
But even with that being said, and you're on it that long, you don't realize it. It still feels too short. I could have went another 20 minutes.
Yeah, it was
I
a
didn't
lot
want
of
it to
fun.
end.
So
Yeah.
it takes off. There's a talking tree and light up
Oh,
jack-o'-lanterns.
So cool. And they sing this cute little Halloween
Yeah.
song, and it's just a Halloween.
Then it takes
dream
off,
come true.
and the train ride is a bunch of vignettes that the train goes through. There's steampunk, toxic waste, pirates,
Jurassic Park.
Cars.
Monster Babies.
Yeah.
What else am I missing? I mean, I know I'm missing a whole bunch.
Well, there was
Country.
the clowns. There was
Clowns,
the country
yeah.
people. There
My
was,
favorite was the salute to Little Shop of Horrors
Oh yes.
with a giant singing Audrey 2. I mean, it was so cool.
Yeah, it was awesome. The setups were so elaborate, and you can see the craftsmanship that went into them. A lot of heart and soul went
and
into
the
this.
music just fit so good. It was so easy just to get into the mood. It was so pretty.
You know what? Forget Disneyland. This is where it's at. This is a real, homemade, genuine dark ride that had love and care put into
And
it.
you end it with Nightmare Before Christmas. Does it get any better? No.
I
way.
talked to Gary
No way.
and I said, this is the train ride from the movie The Jerk, right? And he was shocked that I knew that reference. But it is. So if you've ever seen The Jerk, Steve Martin rides the train around and oils it. And it's really cool to be on part of not just railroad history, but this club's history, but movie history. And then you overlay the Halloween overlay. And then it goes next to this other attraction that was brand new for that year. It was a separate admission for Boney Island.
That looked awesome too.
It looked a lot of photo ops,
Yeah.
a lot of fun. So we didn't
There was
actually
a
go
walk
there.
through that one.
Yeah, but the train went all the way
All
out into the
around it.
hills,
Yeah.
back past where the stage was that we had walked in on.
Yeah, we went by the band performing.
It was a half hour. It was amazing. It really went out into the woods. I felt
At one
awesome.
point,
It was
at one
great.
point, it went over a trestle. And that's where we thought we were going to lose
Yeah,
Austin.
because Austin doesn't do heights.
No, I did fine.
You did. I was
Yeah.
so shocked at that because even I was a little.
It was about 6 feet off the
Ooh.
ground, right?
Yeah, I've matured.
No,
And I bet it's
You
like 3 or
on that,
4 because it's
though.
in the dark. I don't
Oh,
know.
no.
You
it
know
looked
what?
really high to me.
It was very cold. I was in like the woods. I was just having so much fun. It's just so different.
It is 100% added to the every year Halloween event. I would definitely pay for it, regular price. I would definitely wait in the line if I didn't have that in. It would be worth
You know
every second.
what you dig about it is what we're always looking for. It's something different. It's not the same.
No.
It's not scary in any way. It's just really fun Halloween themed things to look at. There's no pop out scares. They can't really scare you because you'll fall off the train.
Well, you know what happened for me is it got added to a rare list. One item list, actually.
What's the rare list?
So, like certain memories, of course, having a family and they're all older kids now. You have 20 years of family trips and adventures and conventions. And the one that's always stood out to me has always been the Harry Potter Puppet Pals concert at Irvine
You
College.
always go to that.
Yes.
I do, because when I want to sum up like that family feeling, that like memory that I'm going to remember your faces, the night, like yesterday when I'm 100 and I don't remember.
And that was
that night was it.
what
I
Luna.
love that in 20 years, the only thing to ever make the list is Neil Ciceriga. That's
It
very
is.
telling
That
of
is
the family.
my memory.
Well,
And I didn't think I'd add something to that list. But if someone says, your family highlight, I'd be like, the Puppet Powder and the Ghost Train.
What's interesting is that Potter Puppet Pals was before 91 Reasons started. We've never done a show on it.
No.
We took the kids to Irvine
College. Yeah.
Irvine University, Cal State Irvine.
Yeah.
And we were the only family in line. It was all college kids
Yeah.
because the Potter Puppet Pals, the ones from YouTube, were going to
And
appear.
we should back up how young these kids were. I mean, Josie must have been 4?
2, 3.
No, I think she's about 3 or 4. But she was like in the
She was a
pit.
little kid, right?
She was
well,
seriously
it
in
was the
pit.
Potter Puppet Pals, but before that, it was Harry and the Potters.
Yes.
Who sing all these Harry Potter themed songs. So it was a real geek concert. And at one point, the band is playing, and they're playing
They're hard
rock
rock,
songs,
yeah.
and people are, I'm quote unquote, moshing.
Yeah.
And Josie was in
She
the
was
middle
in
of it.
I was like, that is my little baby girl, and I don't even see her. She's at people's knee level.
But people
and she
were
was
so,
loving
the
it.
Harry Potter fandom is so friendly that they just,
Oh,
they made
embraced
sure
her.
she was okay.
Yeah, they did.
And then the kids got to see a live show by the Potter puppet guy, Neil, what's his name?
Ciceriga?
Neil Ciceriga, a brand new show at like Harry looking back at his years on Hogwarts. And the interesting part was after the show, Austin and I are standing there and we see the Potter Puppet Pals,
Yes.
which arguably are pretty famous, right?
Oh,
They're
huge.
really famous.
Especially now in the internet age. They're
Yeah.
much more well known.
We just saw them in a suitcase. And it was equal to like if you had seen Kermit or Fozzie
Yes.
in a suitcase with no life, just in a suitcase. And Austin and I were like, that's the Potter Puppet Pals. Now, we had taken our own handmade Potter Puppet Pals,
I have a beautiful family picture.
And
of
we were
all
the
of us
hit.
at this with the puppets.
right?
I'll have to have you post it.
And we spent a lot of money. Do you have any of that stuff left? We
Oh,
bought
yeah.
necklaces and stuff.
I do.
It's in my joy box.
You
right
have
now. I
one.
can have it in 2 seconds. That night meant so much to me that I will never let that necklace go.
That merchandise was cool though, because it was laser cut, and I mean,
One of a kind.
one of a kind.
But going back to the Ghost
Great
Train
stuff.
Well,
I have that
we'll wrap it
same,
up at the
like,
end. Yeah.
feeling
Yeah.
that I did at that concert. Like it kills me that Luna was not part of that night. He does not do Halloween things. He may have even been
I was at
working.
work.
But even if you weren't working, you don't like Halloween.
No.
But
If
Had I
anybody had
known-
mentioned any spider related activities, Luna's out.
yeah, but this was more.
Now wait a second.
It's not as
There-
scary. I think he could have handled it.
There was a ginormous robotic Black Widow spider. I don't think
That's
I
what
don't
I'm
even
saying.
remember it.
But even a hint of that, you
I
you
want to go on the Harry Potter ride.
you can't get off the
Oh.
train once it starts.
You could close your eyes. Let's be fair, guys.
you
You could close your eyes. Okay, spider, come and close eyes.
Wow.
The rest is cutesy. I'm telling you, it's adorable.
How do you watch Chamber of Secrets?
I haven't.
You haven't because of Aragog.
Yeah.
Well, I'm the same way. That Harry Potter movie has a snake. I saw it. I didn't watch that either.
Nagini?
Yeah, I don't do no snakes.
I can't wait to ride that Harry Potter
I
ride.
don't even remember the Harry Potter movies, but I remember that concert like it was yesterday.
I remember the White Up was like 90 minutes. I mean, it took forever for us to get there.
Which
So
place?
For the ghost
For the
one?
Ghost Train.
Ghost
to get
Train,
there.
yeah.
Well, it was traffic time on a
Oh,
Tuesday
yeah.
night.
So I made myself suffer and I listened to the entire I listened to 2 full albums. I listened to Waiting for the Sirens Call and Lost Sirens, which are 2 horrible albums. Do not listen to them.
Ugh.
They suck. I wasted all my time.
By who?
New Order.
New Order.
So on the way back, I said I need some good music. So I just listened to the best of Oingo Boingo all the way home.
Oh, well, it's perfect
And it
for,
was amazing.
for Halloween.
Yes, it was the night
And
of
wait,
Halloween.
and then you tripped
and-
out because we got home in like 25 minutes on the way back. You're like,
Yes.
how did that happen? I'm like, we don't live far from LA. We
It's
just live
traffic.
far from LA at traffic time.
And-
Yeah, it's all
and
about the
kind,
traffic.
The kind staffing of the event gave me candy, so I had chocolate.
Candy, and we got cool, light up, glow in the
my
dark
Oh, yeah.
Ghost
They
Train hats.
glow. They light up. They're awesome.
I
They're
love
hanging
my
on
Ghost
bedroom
Train
wall.
hat.
Yes. me
I
too.
love it.
I'm going to wear it proudly when I go back there next year.
It's part of my hat wall.
Yeah,
I
mine too.
collect hats. I have a hat wall.
It's on
not
mine
making
too.
this up. I really do.
Yeah.
And I have the Ghost Train hat right there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Ghost Train. It's
Yes.
great.
Let me ask
Go
you a
do it.
question.
Well, yes.
Are you scared to walk through
Oh my
the
God, no,
hallways?
Oh.
Let me,
Are
wait,
you
wait, let me say,
petrified of
as
being
an outsider,
petrified?
I do like Halloween monsters, and I do tend to like the retro Halloween stuff more. I like the bright Halloween cats and blow mold pumpkins and all that old stuff. I don't like the scare aspect of it. I don't care for the gore or the monsters.
Well,
That's
this
not
event
really
was
my
perfect
thing.
for you then.
Yeah.
This is the best Halloween event I've ever been to. It was amazing. It was right up my alley.
I do like the gore and the blood and all the scary
You
aspects.
like all that stuff.
Also love the vintage. I don't care what you like or don't like about
Now-
Halloween. You have to go to this event.
Austin does like Chris Gore. We should go on record saying that.
Definitely. Chris Gore's for sure.
Well, yeah, I love Chris Gore.
And he loves the Tuckers.
Thanks, Gore.
So-
Now, Ghost Train comes back every year.
Yeah, and it's
So-
on my list now every year.
We will replay this episode next year to remind everyone
That you have to go.
to go to
If you
Ghost
do
Train.
Anything. Universal what? No. Queen Mary who? No. Okay, of course you gotta go to Knott's. But still, still make sure you go to Ghost Train. Top of the list. I want to get a huge group this time. I want the whole train to be my friends. We're gonna just take over Ghost Town. I'm ready.
And we should also say that it's open year round. So on the weekends, if you go to the park, you can have a regular train ride through tiny villages
Yeah,
and
like
towns.
Old
It's
West.
really cute.
I would love to do that too. It looked really cool. I'd love to see it in the
But
day. To
for
see.
us Halloween wackos, there's something
Definitely.
about
Don't
the
they do something for Christmas too?
They do
I would
Christmas
love
light
to
show,
see the
yeah.
Christmas lights.
So, the whole event is put on by the Los Angeles Live Steamers. Not live streamer, live steamer, like
Oh,
train
steamers,
steam.
like a train
So
steamer.
look up Los Angeles Live Steamers. Go to lals.org, LALS.org. That is their website. You will find all the information on the
About all the
Ghost Train
holidays?
and the website and all that fun stuff.
Cool.
Yes.
Yeah, I definitely recommend it. I had no idea that this was so awesome and that we've been missing out. When he told me, oh, we've been doing it 18 years now, I went, I've lost 18 years. How many more years do I have left? Okay, we're okay. Hopefully I can get a few more in. It's a must.
It was a good time. So big thanks to Gary for helping us out and getting on the
Thank you,
train.
Gary. Thank
And Rick
you.
West for the hookup with that.
Yes.
And don't miss Midsummer Scream next summer. And then next fall, of course, your chance to ride the Ghost Train at Griffith Park.
10 out of 10. It was really cool.
Oh, Josie's
Josie,
here.
join.
I'm here.
10 out of 10?
It was really cool.
That's, for Josie, impressive.
And for me to sit still and look at things around me for 20 minutes is a big deal.
You didn't look at your phone once.
No.
Not
It was
once.
really cool.
That's amazing, right? And you wear your hat with pride.
And I like the music. Good.
That's what I
live
said.
Music.
Yes.
They were really good.
Yeah,
It was
okay.
all good, huh? Yes.
Well, that's cool. So check it out. Don't miss Ghost Train. It is really cool. If you want to see what you're going to, just go on YouTube. I'm sure Parks and Cons has put up a flow-through video of it. I streamed it live on Facebook, but my camera's not so good, so it was mostly black darkness with a little bit of light here and there, and Rachel
can
going,
hear all the
oh my God, look at that. Oh my God, look at that. Oh my God, look at that.
It was really awesome.
And we were excited, like Rachel said, to drive home without any traffic,
Yes.
which is amazing. So that was a good treat, not a trick.
Now, we are still living in the Halloween fun because my mother may have gone a little overboard with the candy this year. When Target, which I work at, so I know all the specials and deals.
It's 90% off. You do not say no to 90%
So
off
a
candy.
full bag of chocolates was 80 cents.
Yeah.
Yes, we
She bought a lot
A
of chocolate.
Yes.
I've had so much candy. I've had more candy in the past few days than probably my entire life.
I know.
We should go have some right now.
We should.
That's good. Those are
All right, so thanks for tuning in to this mini episode of the show. Again, Ghost Train at Griffith Park. Do not miss out. It is so much fun. And if you see Gary, say, "Hey, Gary." And then he'll go, "Hey." And that's pretty much it. What? You have something else?
Goose Train.
Oh, get close and do it. Get it right
Go
on the
ahead.
mic.
End it up.
Goose Train. Oh, yeah.
And that's what would happen if George Takei went to Ghost Train. Ghost Train. Captain, full speed ahead on Ghost Train. Impulse power. Oh my. Okay, I am Jeff, the voice of this crazy show. I'm joined by...
I'm Rachel, the mom of this crazy show.
Rachel is dressed tonight like Tina from Bob's
I
Burger.
can't help it. I'm not
She has
dressed
the
like her.
exact hair,
I just
the
look
exact
like her.
glasses, the nose, and the blue shirt. It's hysterical.
Well, you gotta work what you got. If
And
Bob's
Austin is
Burgers
quickly
what I got.
Austin's quickly putting on his pink rabbit ears to be Louise.
Yes.
Yes.
I-
Yes, that would be a good mommy-son cosplay.
Mother boy.
Don't give her ideas.
Oh, I like that,
Oh,
Austin.
no. This is Austin signing out. R.I.P. Stanley.
Yeah, well, we'll talk about
Yes.
Stanley on another episode. So
That's an episode we're doing? Okay.
we might.
Yeah.
Everybody else is doing
Yeah.
it.
You know, he's
We have
not-
our own memories.
Yes.
I think he's riding the Ghost Train now.
Aww.
Too soon?
Buckle up,
Oh.
true believers, for a ghost ride into the next world. Thanks for tuning in to this Ghost Train episode of 91 Reasons. Ooh.
Thanks for listening by Grandthar's Hammer. We'll be back with another episode. Live long and prosper. May the force be with you. So say we all. Hey, hey, hey.
Laugh it up, fuzzball.